Girl, stop playing.
Welcome back to another episode of the Girl Stop Playin podcast. It's your favorite homegirl, Koereyelle, here to encourage you to stop playing with your potential and start working for what you want in life and in love. You know that I believe you can have it all. You can make the money and you can get the honey as long as you are willing to work. And listen, ladies, for my single ladies who out here trying to get this honey, y'all gonna want to stay tuned because we got quite the guest in the studio for y'all today. But before I introduce y'all to the man of the hour, I gotta introduce y'all to my new card game. It's called Pull Your Card. Add a little spice, a little sizzle to your next girls' night, game night, vacation, girls' trip, family reunion, kickback, however you get down. PullYourCard.com is where you can grab a deck. There are 5 fun-filled party games inside of the deck, and we're going to get into it. We're going to play a little game at the end of the show, okay? But before we do that, we're not having a serious conversation today, except it might be, I don't know, it might be a little spicy. Because today we got Mr. Let-Go in the building, y'all. Mr. Let-Go is in the building. He's an emotional attachment coach. It sounds real serious, okay? He's an emotional attachment coach who has been coaching women for over 5 years. His motto is, check this out, y'all. Your problem isn't what's in front of you, meaning your present life. The actual problem is what's behind you, meaning your childhood trauma that you've been running from and trying to forget. So I may have spoke too soon. It might get a little deep. It might be a little serious. But welcome to the show, Mr. Let-Go.
What's going on, Koereyelle? Thank you so much for having me.
Listen, I was scared to have you. Can I be honest? Can we be honest? Because I was like, oh, I done seen one too many viral clip. And you be saying some crazy stuff. And I have said time and time again on this show, don't cancel your girl. So I'm going to just give a little disclaimer. The views, what they be saying, the views shared on this episode are not representative of the host. Okay? Your girl is innocent. I'm just asking the questions. My first question, though, Mr. Let-Go, what does that mean?
Well, Mr. Let-Go is something that I think is important for us all to be able to embody when it comes to who we are as a person.
Okay.
Like you can be Mrs. Something. You know what I'm saying? So with me, I believe in letting go. We only have 2 hands, right? And we're always trying to accumulate new things or meet new people, but we end up with all of this baggage that we're holding in our hands, and you can't just go get more things without letting some things go.
Facts.
So I believe in subtraction instead of addition. We just always want more money, more this and more that. But we got all of this other stuff going on that we either need to cultivate or either drop. So that's what the whole Mr. Let-Go thing comes from.
Okay, so it's part of like your philosophy and being able to let things go. Okay, so tell me what an emotional attachment coach is.
Okay, there's 4 emotional attachment styles, attachment styles. So you have anxious, you have avoidant, you have disorganized, and you have secure.
Okay.
So I just, in everything that I've been learning and everything, the number one thing that we have a problem with comes from our childhood, traumatic upbringing. But to name what is wrong with us due to our childhood upbringing is one of these attachment styles.
Okay.
So I help people understand what their dysfunctional attachment style is and how to change their dysfunctional attachment style to the one functional attachment style, which is secure.
So everybody has an attachment style, but not everyone has a dysfunctional one. Like, are there people who just have a secure attachment style based on them having like a happy, loving, emotionally balanced home?
Yeah.
Because it comes from childhood, right?
Yeah. I've been able to prove to myself because, I'm not just going to jump up and say I'm this and I'm perfect, but I do have a secure attachment style.
Did somebody else tell you that or you diagnosed yourself?
A therapist, and I've talked to different people. I've talked to neurologists, and not like they're checking my brain, but hung out with neurologists.
Based on,
and just talking to them or whatever, and just getting a very good understanding of what I'm learning versus what's actually going on out in a field of, because I look at everything not psychological, not psychological, but biological.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you. So, what's your relationship status?
I am in a relationship.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I just knew he was gonna say he's single. So before you got into this relationship, when you were dating,
It's rocky, but I'm in a relationship.
ma'am, you know what you got. You know what, lady? You know what you got. So I'm not even gonna apologize for him saying that. When you were dating, let me say this: when I was dating, one of the questions that I would always ask, and I feel like most women ask this question, is like about the height thing. Because you sat down here and you was like you wanted to feel tall, which sparked something in my mind and made me ask you how tall you were. What did you say?
5'9", 5'10".
Ladies, let me give y'all a little piece of
5'11".
advice. Let me give y'all a little piece. Put the camera on me right here. Let me give y'all a little piece of advice, ladies. If a man tells you, if you on these dating apps, and a man tells you ain't never seen him in real life before, he tells you he's 5'9", the man is lying. He is lying to you. He's a good 5'7", okay? A good 5'7" on a good day with some Timbs on. I'm telling you right now. I have literally had someone do this. This is how I know. Because I had somebody tell me they was 5'9", knowing I'm going to see them, knowing I'm going to see you, show up in real life, and he was shorter than me, and I'm 5'5.5" on a good day.
What?
So why do y'all lie like that? Because 5 seconds later, y'all, he said I'm like 5'10", which proved my point that you was lying about being 5'9".
Well, with y'all be wearing wigs, and I don't want to. I just want to say that I don't want to deflect because that
was a deflection. That was a very
women love to be like, well, what about y'all men? So I'll stay on that, but I just want to just throw a little shade to y'all.
Y'all be wearing them wigs.
The main liars, but guys when it comes to height, it's like inches. Okay, so you can get away with 5'10" instead of 5'9" or 5. Like if you not 6 feet, but you 5'11", and you can turn around and say I'm 6 feet. Nobody's really going to be able to tell whether somebody's 6 feet versus 5'11".
But we know 5'7" versus 5'9" with my eyeballs. I don't need a measuring stick.
I understand that, but I'm taller than that, so I'm kind of like in the 5'11". Lying range.
You went from 5'9" to 5'11". Okay.
No, the lying range. The lying range. Not the height
you could
range.
get away with 5'11", you're saying, and you think that a lady is not going to be able to tell the difference.
I'm not going to say I'm 5'11", but I can see how a dude that's 5'11" can lie about being 6 foot.
Gotcha.
So that's what I'm saying.
So, but my question
if
is...
If you're 5'7", you're just 5'7".
You're just 5'7", and people are going to see you. That's why I didn't get like,
right.
I'm going to see you one day, so why are you lying? But, okay, the wig thing, not the same, because you can see the wig on my head. I can't lie. I'm not lying about having the wig.
Well, y'all be lying, like, is it y'all hair? So
do people do that? I feel like wigs and weaves are just so common now that people lie about it being their hair. I mean, that's silly.
The lie is the walking up with the wig on.
Now, sir, how is that a lie?
What do you mean?
It's not a lie until she says, this is my hair.
Okay, you know me. If I would have walked in here with a full Rick Ross beard, what would you have said? I'm just walking in
I wouldn't
with
have said
my
anything.
Rick Ross
I would
beard.
have laughed so hard and so loud. It would have probably...
I was just saying.
It would have probably made you feel bad.
But would it be
That's
a
not
lie?
the same, though, because you're a man, and these what are they called? Migs, Meaves, man wigs, man weaves.
Wait.
I just made that up. But y'all are getting outrageous, too. Y'all are getting height surgery. Would you ever get the height surgery? I don't know how it works, but would you get that?
Height surgery?
Make yourself a little taller?
I'd be like 6'4". Yeah, like,
you would do that?
Sign me up for the height surgery. How much it costs?
Wow.
I'd be like 6'4".
Ladies, it's getting dangerous out here in these streets,
But I would
okay?
actually be 6'4". I wouldn't be lying about 6'4". Y'all be lying about y'all hair.
So if I got a BBL, would I be lying? Or would you obviously be able to tell I have a BBL?
Well,
It's
if
like
my legs actually start giving out after I have height surgery and I can't walk no more, then there's a problem, because the girl with the BBL surgery, when she gets old,
that butt
she's
is
gonna be
fall
sitting
off.
on like 2 bags of sugar.
Yeah.
Like, you know how sugar be hard when you first pick it up from the grocery store?
Yeah.
So.
Side note, what's going to happen to these ladies with the BBLs?
They're going to grow
in
old.
10 years, what's going to happen to the... I'm not even talking about how it's going to look. I'm literally talking about, like, health-wise. That's something scary I think about often.
And that's the thing that we men see.
Y'all don't care, though.
No. We're smash. But we ain't marrying no chick with no BBL. And that's the thing. We have forward thinking. We look at a woman and say, is she going to be fat in another 5-10 years? Is she going to be like this in another 5-10 years? how is she gonna look after she spit a baby out? Like, we look at a woman and say, how is she gonna look in the next 5-10 years?
So
because,
is that a deal breaker?
Yeah.
If she's like, I've heard people say, like, you one biscuit away from being.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
That's a deal breaker.
You know how they do on Shark Tank? They don't just look at what the actual company is now. They look at what is the projection of the company in the next 5-10 years. And if you can't say that, I'm out. So the same thing with us men. We out.
You're out of here.
Yeah, what
no
is a woman going to look like in the next 5-10 years?
Oh,
we gonna commit to y'all, and y'all gonna turn around and change like. I
mean,
no.
if you had I don't know how to be. Let me get off the subject before they really cancel me. Are you not worried about cancel culture? I wanted to ask you that because if y'all have not seen his page, his Facebook page, you talk about some pretty controversial topics, which again is why I was scared to have this conversation. Mm-hmm. Are you not worried about cancel culture?
No, because can't nobody cancel me. Women don't run nothing.
Really? We don't run nothing?
No. And that's the facade that is y'all's lives. Y'all think y'all run it. I'm a cancer. You can't do nothing. Like, no. So, because in my opinion, cancel culture is black Twitter. And black Twitter is comprised of women. Black women. And y'all say, you hear about that? And you start posting all this other stuff or whatever. So
does that, okay, not even being canceled, like you're worried about you're not going to have a platform, people won't listen anymore. More so like the comments. How do you feel about the comments? Does that like amp you up? Like I'm about to go make another video? Or do you be like, dang, why she had to say that?
Well, this is the way I look at the comments. To a certain degree, I understand that people comment in order to feel good about themselves. See, like I was on another show that was like huge, right? I don't want to say personal show, but I can if you want to.
This show is huge. What are you trying to say?
No, I'm just saying.
Shade?
But it was like they have 1 million subscribers and all that stuff.
All right, they're a little bit.
And the women were just going in, right? Mm-hmm. And she actually taught me that, like, yo, it's not about them. They're just trying to be seen, be heard, right? So somebody will say something about a person's nose or he's this or he's that or who is this guy? Here comes another person coming in and saying, yeah, he got a big head or and it's like people are kind of like, so the first comment is one way, they try to up that next comment. And now the comments are competing with each other. Mm-hmm. So my understanding of just this psychological, people are just simply trying to up each other in the comments, trying to get attention from either the other commenters or the person that they're commenting on.
Do you give them attention?
Or the host.
Do
Not
you ever
anymore.
respond? You used to respond?
Yeah, I used to respond.
I be wanting to respond.
Why?
I have to pray about it.
And that's
I'm not there yet. I'm not.
You take them personal?
Yeah.
This is their lives just being projected in writing. This is how they feel about themselves.
I'm a sensitive person.
And it's okay about that. It's okay.
So what did you tell yourself to not care anymore? Because you say you used to comment. So then what changed?
What actually changed? I started realizing the bigger I got, the more comments I would have to comment on.
It just comes with it.
Yeah. So it's like the bigger you get, you can't be, because I would actually comment just for fun. I might clap back a little bit, but when you start getting busy and the comments are like this many versus this many,
you don't have time for all that.
You don't have time for it. So it didn't hurt me then and it doesn't hurt me now because at the end of the day, I look at the commenters as they're just trying to be seen and heard. And that's really all it is.
I be seeing them and I be hearing them. And I be mad. But okay, I'm going to move on. I'm too busy to play with y'all.
There you go.
What are your thoughts on Kevin Samuels? May he rest in peace.
Okay, first, he is one of the reasons why I got on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
Were you watching him like way back before he was like a viral thing? Oh, okay. So you just got on YouTube?
I just got on YouTube 2 years ago.
Okay.
I literally looked at YouTube as how to fix a sink and how to fix a toilet and how to change a spark plug. Yeah. I literally didn't even know anything about it. So I was on Instagram, right? And speaking of cancel culture, my Instagram got deleted.
What you was posting?
Last year.
Deleted?
I don't know.
Somebody reported you.
Yeah, it is what it is. So with all that being said, I was on YouTube, right? So before my Instagram got deleted, I was just doing Instagram and all this other stuff, Facebook, and then somebody sent me Kevin Samuels stuff, right? And I was more impressed with him being able to talk for like 2 hours without stopping. I wasn't really thinking about what he was saying. I was looking at
like the show style.
The style of the show. So I never really cared about what he was saying because in a way, I can understand what he's saying. I don't agree with a lot of the stuff that he's saying.
Really? What's something you disagree with?
Well, Kevin Samuels be going off the tracks.
He does.
And you just be like, wait, what? You know what I'm saying? Because there was one thing he said something about women, they're going to get bored with you. But if you cheat, she's going to stay with you. And I'm like, what? So, and I know I'm not against Kevin Samuels, but it's certain things that he would say. And I'm like, what in the world is this dude talking about?
Where's he going with this? It went left a lot. Yeah.
It went left. But he had a base, a foundation that was superb. You know, and what he said, like the sign language, I don't even know what it is, but that was beautiful how he broke that down and how the women in the comments be using the sign language. So he had a lot of teachable moments. But yeah, he went off the rails a little bit. So I was like, all right, I can't 100% just lock in with Kevin Samuels.
So a couple of specific things, like some of his like core philosophies. One of the things that he talked about often was like the danger zone. You know, his little danger zone. His little sound effects did used to be funny, okay? But this danger zone, I don't remember the specific age, but maybe it's like 25. You know, once you turn 25 or once you turn 30, now you're in the danger zone. And in my opinion, I understood what he was saying, but he would kind of make it seem like you just better take what you can get if you're of this age. What is your thoughts on like dating as an older woman? Because a lot of my audience is, 30 plus. They're still in their single season. They're starting to lose faith. They're seeing, social media and hearing all the rhetoric and feeling bad about themselves. What's your advice or thoughts on dating after 30?
So I want to say something to add to the danger zone thing because he has danger zone and I can understand where it's coming from. I don't really look at it as an age thing. The older you are as a woman, the less desirable you actually are. But when it comes to childbearing and all the other stuff, it's just life. Okay. But coming from me, somebody who doesn't want more kids, I got grown kids.
You got grown kids?
Yeah, my kids grown.
How old are your kids?
24 and 26.
For real?
23 and 20. Yeah, they're 4 years apart. Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that.
They old. When
real
your
daddy
kids,
style. I don't know, about
when
25.
your kids get old, you forget your own age.
That's true.
So I don't care about that.
So
age.
you're not dating, looking for a woman that can have children.
Yeah. So I'm looking for a woman that has kids already, and we could just build a family together. And I don't want to make no more kids. So with all that being said, I personally don't see things as a danger zone, but I can understand how other people are saying. So Kevin Samuels saying this, it was a little weird because he is older than me, and I'm sure he didn't want no more kids. So why are you saying all this danger zone stuff? But I want to add something that will actually be helpful to women, younger and older, but you gotta be ready for it because it's gonna jolt you. So you ready?
Look in that camera and tell them what you want to say. Take it off of me in case I'm not ready for it.
Women are children.
Put it back on me. What?
Women are children. And this is how it can help you. Versus the danger zone thing kind of hindering you or making you feel like, my life is over. So I don't believe in the danger zone stuff because you hear about this danger zone stuff, you start feeling like I don't have nothing to live for. But the women are children philosophy, it is actually helpful. So this is the reason why it's helpful. Once you understand that you as a woman don't run nothing.
Nope. Wait a minute. Now.
Because one of the reasons why, and I want you to think about this, one of the reasons why these women are where they are, using Kevin Samuels' words, not mine, the danger zone, and you 35 and still ain't got no man, is because your attitude. You think you are whatever, and you, as a woman, aren't. Whatever it is you think you are, you aren't.
You are not that. Whatever it is, you are not that.
Yeah, because it's a disposition. And what is going on in your life is once you start with this, I'm independent, I don't need no man, or a man gonna have to bow down to me, or weak women are smarter than men, whatever it is that you want to choose. This is what I'm saying. All these different philosophies that are dysfunctional, women or children, you have to stick to it because you are this dominant woman. But if you were to stop for a second and say, you know what? I am a child. I've been acting like a child for the last 10 years. And it hasn't gotten me anywhere. So with all that being said, I'm going to embrace this thought process of me being a child. And I need a man. I need somebody to come in and fix my life. See the look up? See that look?
Because men are out here saving women, fixing lives.
We want to save you, but y'all don't want to be saved. Who said that first? They don't want to be saved.
Was that Project Pat?
No.
Who was it? Oh.
God darn, I forgot his name.
See?
But
who was
Project Pat said it second.
Oh, all right. He did say it though. I was right.
But yeah, you was right. So the bottom line is, we want to come save you. We want to take care of you. We want to have authority over you.
What kind of authority you want to have over us?
We're protectors and providers.
King, master, you want us to bow down?
No.
Authority over you.
Provider.
You are. He is not choosing his words wisely.
Wait, no. Isn't a police officer an authority figure?
You are children, and a man needs to come have authority over you.
Yes. Do you realize how crappy a lot of women's lives they've made them their own lives?
No, I don't. I don't realize how I think that there might be an area that they're lacking in. They want love, they want relationships, but I think if we look at statistics
and go get burnt.
If we look at statistics, I don't think women are just out here like living their worst lives ever. I think that they're just missing a part that they want.
But what I'm saying
is,
you
said, do y'all know how bad you made your own life?
Yes.
That's what you just said.
Yes. Women have made their lives
statistically, black women
exponentially worse than
doing much better and in much better positions than black men. And I'm an advocate for black men, so don't cancel me because I love my black men. But statistically speaking,
how are they doing better than black men?
We're starting more businesses, we're getting more degrees, we're making money. Like, we're doing all of the things.
Y'all are, I don't, and this is not my intention. Y'all already know what I'm about to say.
He's gonna say something
bad. This is not my intention. But I'm just letting you know, women are children, and this is the reason why. All this stuff that you just said, Koereyelle, black women, and it's not meant to make you feel bad. I'm saying this to let you know
he about to make you feel bad.
What is actually going on and how you're in the way of yourself. Black women are the most evicted in the entire United States. So all y'all with all that, I'm independent, I don't need no man, we're the smartest. No, it's not working.
Well, speaking of eviction, I saw one of your videos, Mr. Let Go, and a lady was getting evicted. You told her to like ask for money on TikTok or something.
No, I said instead of, because here's what was going on. The woman literally had a paper that was on her door, sitting in her house, doing TikTok videos, complaining about being a victim. They trying to evict me. I can't believe they're doing this. So I'm sitting here like, okay, this is a child, as an example. The thing is on your door. Don't you think you need to figure out how you're going to get some money? Get your butt off of TikTok and figure this out. But if you did want to get on TikTok, how about this is something that most women can't do. They're unable to do, incapable of doing. Ask for help. If you got a great TikTok following, say, hey, this is what's going on in my life. Here's my Cash App. Help me. And that what Kevin Hart said, help me. Ladies, be like Kevin Hart and say, help me. Why is it so hard for y'all to say little stuff like that? It's just 2 words. Say, help me. Y'all getting evicted left and right because y'all refuse to say, help me. And that's why I say women are children, because they are too bold and too arrogant to say things like, help me.
So it's kind of hard to be bold and say things like, help me, when you also said When a man is dating a woman, I got it right here in quotes. When a man is dating a woman, he doesn't owe her anything. So you want me to know that you don't owe me anything. You want to have authority over me. You want me to understand that I am a child, but then you also want me to ask for help. That math ain't mathing to me.
Do children ask for help?